Hello guys, welcome back to Programming with Ranavkas. In the previous tutorial, I taught you about multiple inheritance in which there were multiple parents of a single class. So in today's tutorial, I will tell you about the inheritance in which there is a parent of a parent class. So if there is a parent of a parent class, then this type of inheritance is called as multi-level inheritance. So let's take example from pictorial diagram. Let's suppose if there is a parent and there is a child. This is a child. As you can see here, this is a single inheritance. And what if there is a grandparent? So this grandparent is basically the parent of parent class. So basically this is a grandchild and this is grandparent. So the properties of this class are coming into the child by using this parent class. So this is the child class of this parent class, and this is the child class of this parent class. So indirectly, this is also child of this class. So the properties of grandparent and parent will exist into this child class. So let's take an example. Let's suppose there is a person. So employee is a person. So employee is a class and person is a class. Person is a super class and this employee is drive class and a subclass. So what if the programmer is a employee? So as you can see by this example that programmer is child of employee and employee is a child of this person class. So let's go to this example. So first of all, I will implement the class of person. So class person. There is name, ID, and the age of this person. So integer ID, age, and string name. So this is default constructor in which ID is equal to 0 and name age is also 0. You don't need to put null in this name because string is a class and it's calling basically here default constructor of this string class which is storing the null uh, character or empty string into this name. So right here person, integer ID, integer age and string name. So this arrow ID is equal to ID, this arrow age is equal to age, and this arrow name is equal to name. And there are some getter setters here. I am not going to write these getter setters, so you should write at your end. So I am just going to write a display method which will display the information of this person. So cout person ID ID handle cout person name and name cout person age. So this is the display method. So now let's implement the class employee here. Class employee. So basically class employee is child of this person class. Employee has company and employee has salary. So here it should be default constructor of this employee class, employee, in which salary is 0.0. So here is employee overloaded constructor in which you pass the person ID, person age, person name, company name, C name, and double salary. So by using base initializing list, you will call here person and you will pass here uh, ID, age, and name. And this C name will store into this company. Company is equal to C name and salary. This arrow salary is equal to salary. So let's make it display method void display. Keep in your mind that this display method is of employee class and this display method was of person class. So let's call here whenever we call the display method of this employee class. So this display method will call person display first. Then after calling this function, it will display the company name cout company name variable was company and it will also display the information about salary. So right here salary. Now the third class is basically child of this employee class and the class name is programmer and its parent is public employee. So let's suppose this employee, this programmer knows about some languages. So let's write here int languages. So you have to write here programmer constructor. So it's basically default constructor in which languages value is 0. So here the overloaded constructor in which there is integer programmer ID, programmer age, so programmer name, programmer company name, programmer salary, and integer languages. So you just need to write here colon and call overloaded constructor of employee class by using uh, base initializing list. So just pass this ID, age, name, and CNAME and salary to that function. So I will call here public, that was public constructor overloaded constructor of employee class. So I will pass here ID, age, name, CNAME, and salary. So basically these values will go into the respective variables by using the overloaded constructors of parent class. So I will write here this arrow languages is equal to language. So basically this is language variable parameter and so write here language. So I will write here void display method of this programmer class. So it will first call the display method of its parent class, which is basically employee class. So whenever we call the programmer's display method, so it will call the employee display method. So the call will go into here at line number 43 and at line number 45 it will call its parent display method, which is basically person class. So the person display method will be called. So here should be cout languages. The value is languages basically languages. So in main function, we will declare a programmer object, and we will pass information to this method. Let's suppose ID is 12, his age is 27, his name is let's suppose Hassan, and its company name is let's suppose Assort, and it's his salary is 25,000, and he knows three languages. So just call here obj.display. So keep in your mind that this call will go at line number 64, which is basically the function definition of programmer display method. So let's call it and check what will be the output. As you can see here, the output person ID is 12, name Hassan, person age 27, company name Assault, and salary is 25K, and he knows three programming languages. So I hope you are now clear about this multi-level inheritance in which there is grandparent and then parent and then child. So basically, for now, you are clear about four types of inheritance. The first one was single inheritance. The second one is hierarchical inheritance, then multiple inheritance, and then multi-level inheritance. So in my upcoming video, I will talk about hybrid inheritance. We will discuss about the problem which is called as diamond problem, and we will also discuss the solution of that problem. So for now, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like this video if you are clear about this inheritance.